Good morning, YouTube. We're officially back in Australia, in good old Sydney. Today is Disembarkation Day, which means we have to say goodbye to this ship that has been our home for the last 10 days.
Oh, g'day. How's it going? We're gonna vlog today. I call this like the last supper. Although our plates is nearly empty.
We're getting ready to get off the ship. Today we'll be exploring Sydney, having a bit of fun here, and then tomorrow we fly back to Tassie.
Yeah, because I want to go. Just in case you wanted to know where we've been.
Goodbye, Spirit. We'll never forget you.
Just for you, Adam. I'm going to film the street sweeper. His dad just loves them so much.
What does he do?
He hates them because they do it all night.
So this is a bit of a historical building as well. 1890, it was a wool warehouse. Pretty cool.
Mom, where's my suitcase? In my hand. Wow, this one's huge. I like this hotel. What's the movie 1917?
Dunno. But I'm guessing it's set in the year 1917.
It's set around War One, and there's enough for it.
We're off the ship. We're back in Sydney, and we're in our hotel room. And it's really nice, and it's a lot more room than we had on the ship.
After 10 days in the world's most tiniest inside cabin, this feels like a mansion, but it is huge. It's chockers. Like, not chockers, it's humongous. There's space galore. You could have a party with 50 people in here.
Check this out, this is really cool. Look, the light is in the mirror. Isn't that so Star Trek-y? Love it. We're going to check out the Powerhouse Museum, which we haven't been to since this one was a baby. The Powerhouse Museum is located close to Darling Harbour, Chinatown and Central Station. It's open daily from 10 AM to 5 PM, but is closed on Christmas Day. Check out this old classic Mac.
Is that from the 80s?
Possibly. Let's have a look.
Is that an Apple II?
Okay, not a Mac. It's actually an Apple IIc. I used to use the Apple IIe when I was in school. Check it out.
So this is what Mars looks like.
This is Mars. Is this the Viking or something? Isn't that awesome? was created by UK artist Luke Jerram, who is known for large-scale collaborations that connect audiences with the art and the sciences. Martin Place. Oh, here we go. We got history and space.
Oh my goodness, there's like
A plane up there. We got a steam train.
Hogwarts Express.
Yeah. We meet Harry Potter on board. Play the whistle.
G'day, mate. Welcome aboard. I'm the locomotive driver.
We're going into my favourite part of the museum. This is Yuri Gagarin, the first human being to ever travel into space.
Scott Kelly. He was in space for 12 months.
Andy Thomas is an Australian astronaut, now retired. He became a dual citizen of both Australia and America with the hopes of joining NASA. In 2001, he became the first Australian to perform a spacewalk. Astronauts are allowed to take small items with them into space. Thomas took these medals, depicting Captain Cook's second voyage and Australia's Federation, with him on the space shuttle. I'm currently in the habitation module on the International Space Station, or the replica of it anyway. The International Space Station was first launched in 1998. It's 73 metres long and 109 metres wide. It serves as a research laboratory in low Earth orbit. It is divided into two sections, one operated by the Russians and the other operated by the Americans. Since September 2009, people from 20 different nations have visited the space station. When fully crewed, the station houses 6 people. This spinning tube gives you a bit of a sense of what it's like to be weightless on a space station. There's no real up or down there, so all surfaces are usable.
It feels like it's moving, but it's not. But I'm not noticing it. I think because the ship's still rocking. Because we've been on a ship for 10 days, it just doesn't feel all that rocky.
I spent a lot of time standing in here, transfixed, imagining what it would be like to be up there. Russian uniform, spacesuit. Well, we're back on Earth now. A little bit interesting feeling from the Zero G. That was pretty cool. Oh yes, Harry's got his new game. He's very excited about it.
It's very loud.
I'm very excited about this. We're so hungry. They also had a big exhibit on steam power. And an Apollo 11 exhibit commemorating the 50th anniversary of the moon landing. More space exploration. This is a Programmer 101 calculator. This lady was one of the computers that used it. This is the code that software engineer Margaret Hamilton wrote to help prioritise tasks on board the spaceship. That's her there. This is the speech that the President of America was going to give if the astronauts got stranded on the moon. Fortunately, they didn't. Oh, yeah. Well, that was awesome, and there is so much more to see. So if you're ever in Sydney, be sure to check out the Powerhouse Museum. After having tea at a sushi train restaurant, we went to Chinatown in search of dessert. Most vending machines have chocolate bars in them. This one has people. I got a banana smoothie from a yogurt cow.
Don't make me explain myself.
This was a weird looking thing if ever I've seen one. Evidently there was something going on tonight at Darling Harbour.
I don't think it's water. What is it then? Snow?
What have you got?
You tired, Harrison?
Just for quantity.
It's okay though. I don't. What the hell?
So our flight home has been delayed a couple of times. I'll show you why.
It wasn't actually that bad, but it was a bit rough coming into Sydney, and there's rain out there, and basically the plane that we're going to fly to Launceston on has been delayed getting here to Melbourne because of the weather.
We're home!
On the ground, feel safety and the safety of those around you. Please remain seated. Put your seatbelts firmly fastened. Until the
And here we are.
In the middle of a paddock at the airport under a generator light. This is where I parked on Christmas Day, and look at all the space. When I got here, this was not like this. This was packed. So there you go, bookend. There's my ticket. Time to go.
We're home! There we are.
Let's see what the tail animal of the day today is.
House. Oh, you're inside, matey. Hello, Ram. Do you remember us? Hello, Squeaky. Hello. Where's Daisy? Hello.
Oh my gosh, can
Yep,
you see how...
straight outside.
Did you just...
Welcome home.
Oh.
Your felines await.
And he runs away.
So that brought our great Christmas and New Year holiday to an end. I really hope you've enjoyed sharing it with us, especially during this time where people can't travel much at the moment. But with lockdown restrictions beginning to ease slowly, we should be able to take you on a few new adventures soon. So don't forget to subscribe so that you can join us for those adventures, sharing the sights of Tasmania and beyond.